not my problem, bro.
But clearly,
is it my problem?
Let me ask
Once I've got, is it my problem?
Let me ask you a question.
No. Ask yourself, is it my problem?
Wait.
You rally around. You will rally around. You will rally around. You will rally around, and you will also rally around.
But I don't want to. If I say that, they're gonna.
I've got to go back a bit, right? You said you had a friend, yeah. He was born with both hormones, right? But then you're saying it's not possible to be born. You don't think?
No, but that's not. But that's gender.
Yeah, we get it mixed up, bro.
That's gender.
Gender and sexuality.
He could have dated guys,
right?
But he chooses to date girls as a man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, but I'm talking about. Wait, the hormone situation.
So he's born with both male and female.
Mm-hmm.
He could have chosen to present as a woman, or he could have chosen to present as a man.
All right.
Yeah, and whichever one he chose to present as, if it was the same sex that he liked, then he would be considered as gay. But he's a straight man.
Straight man. Okay.
Oh.
Right. That was a bit.
So what? He's got both genitalia.
He did, yeah.
Which is what? That's what.
So how do you find that out?
What do you mean?
He's got a YouTube channel. He's naked on YouTube.
He's got, it's there, And that's what
I'm trying to educate myself here.
So wait,
that's what I'm trying to understand.
Can he have kids? Could he have had kids as a woman?
Yeah.
I'll be so real. You would have to watch his YouTube video.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. It's complex. It's not straightforward.
No, I'll watch it because he just rap.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not straightforward.
So going back to his question,
me personally, I feel like my sexuality is based on the circumstances that I faced growing up.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people will say that, you can be born gay, but are you born straight? Like, I don't know, it's just, like, what? It's just like, we see things and it's what we see out and it's what we watch on TV that makes us think, okay, I should have a girlfriend, or, oh, why can't I do this? Or those are the type of things what make me think why you could potentially be attracted to.
Yeah. That's a good point, because basically what you're saying is, and I think I kind of agree.
But this is just me. I just want to say, this is just me talking. I'm not speaking for anybody else.
Yeah, that's right.
This is just me.
Okay? That's why it's here, in my opinion.
Because it's your opinion.
Right.
No opinion.
But your opinion has led to me thinking that, I see what you're saying, why should you be born anything? You're just born. You know what I mean? You're just born. You're not born straight. You're not born.
There's nothing.
Why do we think of sexuality when someone's born?
Like a blank.
You're just a person, and then your environment will shape you, define what, if you like, into women, into men, into both. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And I feel like for the people that say that they are, I feel like they just can't remember a particular time where they were like, okay, I might. Do you get what I mean? It's
Or they do know. However, going back to this thing where people are just not real in terms of like, it's easier for me to say, let's leave that part. Because then you're saying you chose, especially like knowing the history in terms of like how it's broken up families, how it's gotten maybe fathers or mother like disown their child and stuff like that, right? It's easier for you saying, I didn't choose this. Like, does that make sense what I'm saying? I'm more like this rather than saying, no, actually, something's happened and that's what has changed my trajectory and this is what, do you know what I mean? Because if they know that you have the option, like, or whatever, you could just as much sense as well say, you have the option, you have the power to say no, you don't want to be that way, then I guess it looks a bit more different on you though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I could explain that. No, I definitely subscribe to that.
On that then, how was it? How did your family deal with you coming out? Oh, you don't want to talk about?
That's all I wanted to ask is that next.
Okay. So when I was 17, now I was shelled as a child. So I literally was in my house watching SpongeBob up until the age of 16. My friends would go. My friends would go cinema and bowling, and me, I just wanted to stay at home.
By choice.
Okay. I hit 17. My dad's given me a job in his restaurant. So now, like, I have my own kind of independence. I'm meeting new people. Like, it's a whole new vibe. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm now making my way to a new area, Shepherd's Bush. Like
What end are you from?
I grew up in Northwest.
Okay.
Like Harlesden, Wembley.
Harlesden.
Okay, you're from End.
Harlesden, okay.
Yeah.
From End,
Yeah, you're from End. Okay.
What do you mean, End?
Yes.
Where are you not from?
I grew up in
Basically,
Cricklewood.
I grew up in Queen's Park.
I went to John Keeble in Harlesden, like
Is
literally the
it?
primary school right in Harlesden, yeah.
Okay.
And I went to Copeland, which is turned into Arc.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Continue.
Wembley.
So, new environment, new people.
You're gallivanting in Shepherd's Bush.
Westfield has just opened.
Yeah.
Like, a lot is happening. I used to explore, you know, and you see them pop-ups that are on your laptop.
You used to click it.
I never closed them. They'll pop up and I'm like, oh, look, what's this?
There's a woman in your area. You went to meet her in Shepherd's
Women in
Bush.
your area, chat room, like all these types of things.
What?
Okay.
I would explore.
No way.
Were you on chat roulette?
I would.
Did you go on chat
Is
roulette?
it chat roulette?
Did you remember
What's
chat roulette? You remember chat roulette?
No,
Is that what it's called?
I swear it was called chat. What was it called? That thing you just go on and randomly, it would just, you connect with people from around the world.
Chat roulette.
I don't even want to say what it's called, but I used to be on something called 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not going to say the word.
Okay.
Because I'm not trying to. You lot don't need to go on this website. I was on this thing called 1, 2, 3, and me as a black boy, I've got a Jamaican dad that unprovokingly, and this is another thing. It's like, bro, you could be minding your business, and in the Caribbean culture, I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the Caribbean culture, like, bro, the minute you even act on your emotions, batty man.
Hey, you're
You
done.
can't-
Like, bro,
Disregard it.
unprovokingly, you'll hear batty man like about 3 times a day from your dad. Like, so it's like
That's mad.
I'm typing in what is gay in Google. Like, I'm like, what is gay? Like, I'm trying to figure this thing out because everybody's calling me gay in school, and I'm like, what? I've got a girlfriend. I'm like, I don't get this.
The math
And
wasn't
then
nothing.
I went on this chat room, but with the chat room, it's like I don't have to show my face. It's like it's just one chat and thousands of people are in it.
Mad.
Bro, I'm 16, 17 on a chat room with God knows who, you know. I don't know if I've said this story before, but I even remember one time one of the people that I was talking to on the chat room, like, I just thought it was somebody like me. They said they were the same age as me. Like, just they made me feel like it was. Made me feel like I was safe, like I was okay, bro.
You'd met a pen pal.
Why have I gone?
Don't tell me you
What
linked
is the
them.
station? What
Oh, you
is
went
the
to
station
link them.
called?
Oh my
yes.
Oh my.
And there was
Our children.
old
wild.
ass man. It was an old ass white man. I swear to God.
And then what
You
happened?
ran.
Did you run?
Well, I couldn't run because I was in public. We're in public, so I'm
You
sitting
don't know
there.
your face though.
Huh?
You didn't know your
Yeah.
face.
No, I know, but we're in public. It was just awkward for me.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
realistically, I shouldn't be here.
No.
I've left work and just come here like some idiot. And
To meet Santa.
and it was like I was just scared. Like, I was just scared for my life. And then I thought I failed, but then I went back. It's one of those things where it's like,
Was
Well,
you...
back again.
meaning I went back on the chat room again.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. So
I've gone back and then
Very resilient.
I've gone and met somebody that is true to what they described, but he was white, and yeah, and even then I used to think, what, like, are there black gay people? Like, I was confused, you know, like,
that's
it
what
was
you're
just
saying.
yeah, it's hard to.
wow.
So then what? How did your family find out? What? Through your internet search history?
It got worse after that. I bought a second phone.
Okay. I remember you telling that story.
The chat room. The chat room.
So you literally started out by being curious about, okay, what's all this stuff going on, and then boom, boom. Then gradually, literally, you're wow.
I bought a second phone. I've met new people. These people are more experienced than me. They're introducing me to different chat rooms or chat rooms with black people. Listen.
Let's say wait till I show you.
And there's levels to the chat room game, huh?
And that's what I mean about allowing like kids to flourish. Like it's like because we're just influenced in general. We're gonna no matter we can't hide. You can't hide a child from everything. You might not want to show them it, but somebody at school has already done it or whatever. So I've made multiple accounts. I've made a second MSN account. Like I've made a whole new life. And that's a part of how I'll get to it, but that's a part of the whole Guhdeh Phillip persona as well. So it's like a whole new identity I've created for myself that nobody knows about other than the people that I meet. I've got a new phone. And that's what happened. It was like one of them little £20 phones. I've gone...
You're looking at my phone like it's a £20
No. I've gone and picked up an older guy. And even that...
What, this time purposely?
Purposely, yeah.
Okay.
So I've met him on a chat room. But the reason why I did that was because I've been talking to this white guy and then it's like, now I've met somebody that I'm more comfortable with as much as we share similarities in terms of our sexuality, whatever. We share similarities. We're both black. We're both Jamaican.
Yeah.
Like, we have that.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? So I was like, woo, like, but he was like 10 years older than me. Guys, it's hard. It's trauma. Wow. But all of that happened. So losing my virginity to me coming out to my family all happened in less than a year.
What?
And that's what a lot of people don't realize. You see, you like when you're dealing with when you're hiding something, it's so hard to just rail it in and not let nobody know. You might be masculine presenting, or you might look the part or play the role, but who you know is what you leave around. Like there's so many things, and that phone.
Oh, that's what got you caught.
That's what got me caught. That one phone, my older brother. Because it was. Oh
yeah, I remember the story.
Yeah, it was uncontrollable. It was uncontrollable. Like, and I used to be very angry, like very defensive. Like, ask me anything. Like, no, leave me alone. Why am I asking you? Like, I used to be bare attitude. I used to always say, I'm not. So in
that's
the mood.
one of the giveaways you need to look out for when they've gone very rebellious.
When somebody's lying, they will deflect. And that was me. That was me. And it was like. I just started to do some dumb stuff. It's like, how are you 17? Because I feel like when I was 17, not a lot of 17-year-olds were driving. So that was one of the biggest giveaways
So
in terms of...
You was driving?
No, the guy that I was dating was driving a big ass Toyota, like family kind of stuff. No, but the car, it was just a nice car. It's like, how do you know these people? It's like social media as well. Your parents don't realize that you could talk to anyone. And that's what I was doing.
And that was like the early stage of social media, I'm guessing, where literally. They probably didn't even know. They probably wasn't even into it at that time.
Literally. How did your brother take it? Because I remember in the video, it seemed he didn't take it well, because I think he kicked you out on the yard.
So at the time, as I said, even when I was 17, my dad was hustling. So the house that we used to live in, he used to rent out the rooms. So nobody used to live there. Rent out the rooms. I could come and go as I wanted. I could stay out till 7 a.m. I was out and that's what I mean. It was like I was out every single day of the week.
Okay.
And nobody knows where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm going to all these raves. I've got a fake ID. I found like an old... So my brother is like a year older than me. So I found his passport. So because he's 18 already.
The same last name, all of that.
And I would go... I mean, back then we kind of looked at like... I would just go wherever, show my passport and be in every club, And then that's what it was. So there was a period of time where I was doing a madness. I'm dyeing my hair. My fashion sense has changed. And that's another thing as well. I am very influenced by who I'm around, my peers and my how I look and whatever. So I was dyeing my hair. My fashion changes. I was no longer wearing tracksuits or anything. I was wearing skinny jeans. And even back then, you couldn't wear skinny jeans back then. Like now, you can wear whatever you want.
It's
but
mad.
back then,
it was
skinny
a mad
jeans,
thing.
huh? No. You're shopping in Top Man, huh? Like, that was, nah. So everyone's like, is Daniel, is he, like, is he? And it just became, it was too much. It was impossible to hide. It was impossible.
It was too much.
Impossible. Out of everyone, me one just got blonde hair. And I'm sorry that it sounds ignorant to say, oh, like a guy shouldn't dye their hair. But listen, in Jamaica,
what prompted you to do that though?
the people that I was around, I didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't care. And remember, I will find an excuse for everything. I used to have hair pierced. I used to have my eyebrow pierced. Listen, I did everything.
You was literally trying to get yourself cool.
Like, you were like, guys.
Without even realizing, I had my tongue pierced.
That's what you was doing essentially.
I did it all.
Like, obviously, he didn't take it well.
He didn't take it well.
Did your mum and dad take it well?
We never. The conversation never happened.
Till this day?
I would just lie about it.
What do you mean? Till today?
Today, yeah. I would lie about it.
What do you mean?
Oh, so are you... No. Why would you ask that? And I'll use that whole... It's because I'm feminine, like you guys are so ignorant. Because I'm smart. I'll be like, toxic masculinity. I'll do all that bullshit. Good and well knowing, I got a whole man, grown ass waiting for me. Like, what?
Wait, seriously, wait. Till today, you deny it?
No, till today, I denied it. Till today, I've never sat down and had an actual conversation about my sexuality to my parents.
Okay.
The video is there for them to watch.
That's what I'm saying.
If they want to watch it, they can.
But apart from that, didn't your brother tell them?
Yeah.
And then you denied it?
Yeah. it sounds mad, but it's like...
They kicked you out?
Yeah, my brother kicked me out. And
they still didn't believe him?
Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like people are delusional. I'll be real. People are delusional. So no matter if the clues are there,
it's because they don't want to believe it.
They don't want
to believe it. So
exactly. So throughout the years, I went to uni. Every now and again, I'd come to work and I'd invite a female friend to come and get food and chill and whatever. My granddad's looking at me like, yeah, it's my grandson and my girlfriend, no. Like, I'm just like, look, you lot are just
like,
dumb.
really?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying like,
yeah.
I'm just saying, look, this is my friend. But they're looking at it as, oh, look, that's your girlfriend. They're like forcing it and it's bullshit.
So can I ask then, so the fact that there was just silence on the other side, do you think that's how people in our community, especially parents, should do it? Or should there be a conversation?
There should be a conversation. 100%.
But what about people that say that there's no conversation about someone coming out as straight? Why does there have to be a conversation on the other side?
Because it's not
considered normal. It's not normal. Okay.
That's just how it goes.
And what's the conversation consist of? Should it be, okay, so you're...
I don't want to get to that part yet. Sorry to cut you off. I wanted to ask though, what do you think parents, what can be doing it? Because again, you're in this situation, you've still till today, you've never had that conversation, right? And I'm sure it's because of the sort of environment that they've created, isn't it? What do you think? I'm sure they've not made you comfortable enough to feel like I can just go and tell my mum this. What do you think parents could be doing?
Yeah, that's a good question. To make kids more comfortable.
Yeah, to make kids more comfortable because,
Okay.
Yeah.
This is why that the Backchat episode went completely left.
Okay.
It was a sexuality episode. The question was, it's your child's birthday and it's your child's birthday, they want to invite a friend over. The parent has gone onto the friend's social media and seen that the friend they want to invite over is their boyfriend.
Okay.
Do you say yes? Are they allowed to come over? Now,
say no or say no, right?
Now, majority of the people said no.
That they can't come over. They won't allow them to come over.
Yeah, that they can't come over. Now, me looking at how I've the experiences that I've been through, if I was a parent, I would want to invite a situation in. Like, I believe that any situation that you're going through, it could be like you could have committed a crime. It could be anything. Anything that you're going through, I feel like it should be dealt with within the household. Go like once, because once that child or somebody finds a safe haven, like you've lost them, and then you've got to now rebuild. And it's not to say that you agree. It's not to say that you have to agree with whatever the child might be experiencing. It's not that, but as long as you know. Do you get what I mean? Because it's like, how am I going raving? I'm 17, walking in the middle of central London, and my mum's getting a phone call to say, I saw your son. Like, but if I spoke to them, like, do you get what I mean? But somebody's calling them to tell them that, and then they're looking at my mum like, oh my God, you didn't know? Like, do you get what I mean? It's like, even down to dyeing my hair. I would go to like a family gathering, I've got green hair. Like, at least tell your mum, like, do you know what I mean? Because it's like, come on, they're looking at your mum like, oh, did you know your son dyed his hair? Like, you should be like, no. And it's like, it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing.
Because, do you know what I mean? You want to smoke? I don't smoke, but I want to know what you're smoking. I want to, oh, you want to go out this? I don't mind you going out, whatever time. I'll come in. There's been times you've probably gone out, spoke to a girl, wherever it is, and back in college or uni days, where finding out their dad or their mum is coming to pick them up after the raid. I'm sure you love met the example of my life. So you're like, huh? That's weird, isn't it, right? But no, they have that relationship. And it's like, look, I know where my daughter or my son is going after, and that's in my car back home. Okay. And you have that kind of like environment where, you know what I mean, where they control. Otherwise, your child's getting drunk around some random person. They're getting high around a random person, and you don't know what their intentions are. So yeah, definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that viewpoint.
Oh, okay. So like,
yeah. So back to your question you was asking before, which was.
Yeah, but I feel like you kind of. I was saying, what should a conversation consist of? You know what I mean? But I feel like,
okay, as I said, gender and sexuality are separate. Everybody is fluid nowadays. Like, we don't know what direction kids are going in.
And that's scary in itself. So
yeah, but I just feel like, you can ask a very broad question. So are you dating at the moment? Not, do you have a girlfriend? Because it's just like, it's that pressure. Because then, obviously, as a straight boy or whatever, if you say no, like some parents or some boys will be like, what, you ain't got a girlfriend? Or what, you're a virgin? Like, you get shamed for these things. And it's like,
it's crazy.
Just open the conversation, and whatever they choose to give you, like, and it will grow over time. Okay. But once you, like, if you ask specific questions, that's when the pressure is on, and it's just long.
So I feel like a lot of people are quite ignorant when it comes to, you know, like gay relationships and stuff. A lot of people just follow the narrative that's been put out there. Within it, like, do you want to get married? Like,
please, I don't want to answer this question.
And have kids. And
I was talking about this on live.
Live in a big house in the countryside.
Yeah, like, because I feel like a lot of people don't actually see that side of it.
Okay, this is why I say I'm not part of no community. I'm just me. I'm just me. But the minute I say something, it's like, what? But it's like, to me.
Gather your thoughts. It's a safe place.
They're going to cancel him out.
We literally had this conversation on TikTok. Like, there was thousands of people watching me, and I said it, and I was like, why did I say this? But this is just me. Yeah?
Stand on it. Say it again with your chest.
I could never marry a man. That is just me.
You're allowed to say that.
No, but people will look at, like, but my reasoning for it is because
he is right,
I don't consider two men to be married. Like, it's not marriage. Do you get what I mean? The term marriage is used for, like, under the religious umbrella of a man and a woman. So to me, it's not marriage. It will be a civil partnership. And if it's a civil partnership, what is the point? What is the point? That's, to me.
Okay.
That is, do you know what I mean?
You feel like, because, again, maybe to go even a bit further than what you're saying as well, you talk about two men being married as well. It's almost like with the religion context as well. You're supposed to be fruitful, right? Right. Where does that fruitfulness come from? I don't know if that makes sense. So I guess that could maybe add a bit more to that as well. So,
do you want to have children though?
With the woman.
With a woman? As it actually be with her?
No.
Or just, okay, fair enough.
well, like
That might be not surrogate, with an actual woman.
Oh, so you're actually going to go. Okay,
I'm actually.
You're trying to right now.
I'm actually trying to right now.
You're trying to right now. Exclusive. Wow. With one or you have a multiple?
Just one. Just one.
Oh,
hey,
wow.
You must name your child Uzoma.
Wow.
Yeah, like people think I'm great. Like don't get me wrong. I have nothing against those that want to be in same-sex relationships and raise a child. I just personally feel like a child cannot be at their full. This is just my opinion. I just have to reiterate this. A child cannot be at their full potential without both parents. Single mums, it's great. It's not the same without a dad. Single dads, it's great. It's not the same without a mum.
A lot of things aligned.
Yeah.
But the maddest thing though, you will have people from the community, right?
That will disagree.
Who would say to you that you're being selfish.
Yeah.
Because
But I'm not. It's just me. I'm one individual. Because I have a platform. The only reason is because I have a platform.
Yeah.
It's like what I'm saying is gospel. No,
It's not. Because you're just human as
No,
well.
they're gonna feel like why can't you? They'll be like, why can't you just pick a side and step aside? Like what he was saying. Like in terms of like, you're.
But it's not even a battle though.
No, I'm talking about. Trust me. I've heard this like in conversation, interviews and stuff like that where. They're like, why can't you just be like, is either you're gay and just stick to that part, or
but no,
you just want to dibble and dabble on everything?
No.
Like, what would you say to that? Yeah.
No.
Who makes the rules?
That's
bro?
what I'm saying.
That's
There's no rules.
At the end of the day, we know in this life, you're never gonna make everyone happy.
No, you're not.
So you might just make yourself happy. Do what makes you happy.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
It's like, okay, I'll give an example. My little sister, she's 19 now, but she was raised by my dad and got whole heap of brothers. It's like there was nobody to talk to her about like periods.
Feminine stuff.
Like she's learning it from like her peers or aunties or like people that are like not immediate.
Yeah.
And I genuinely feel like it's not the same.
No, I hear
It's
that.
not the same.
Nah, you right.
I hear that. Matt, now I'm very interested to see the questions you had for us.
You said you had some smoke for.
He asked us some questions.
To the left.
Okay.
Smoke.
Okay, on the topic of sexualizing,
Yeah.
because obviously you guys have spoken about cheating girls or whatever.
He has.
How do I say this? Like, do you feel some type of way if a girl was to initiate sex in a forceful way? Not forceful, but like in a more domineering way. In a more domineering way.
Nah, I don't think so. I think I like that.
Same.
Dominic.
So if a girl was
not forceful.
Not forceful, but saying like if you got home and then she's like grabbed your ass and pulled you to the bedroom.
Oh yeah, I prefer that, to be honest.
That has never happened to me, and I will be so grateful.
We pray for this.
Because I see it in movies.
Yeah, it happens in movies, isn't it? Yeah.
But remember when I asked you, man?
Yeah.
I was like, randomly, is this real life? Does this actually happen? Because that has never happened to me. I'd love
So
that.
most of the girls you like meeting are submissive or they want to be the one that.
Yeah, they want to be the one that you're the one that starts the fire.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah? I actually prefer that.
That's what I'm saying.
Because my whole thing has changed of like late because I'm like, you know
understanding whether it's a no,
you don't know that what's a no is a no. Like I actually prefer the woman to initiate.
So we don't have no problems.
So there's no problem.
So there's
you
no
started
problems.
this.
Okay.
No, that wasn't a mad question. I enjoyed that one. They get madder as we go. It's a safe place, bro. I'm ready.
Listen,
I'm ready.
Okay.
You're overthinking.
yeah, he's looking for a mad one.
Overthinking.
You're overthinking.
Okay, as men,
Yeah.
where do you draw the line when it comes to your masculinity?
That's a mad one still.
Where do you draw the line?
No, because
You're like,
as I said on TikTok, they're doing this. Oh, he's got bunda, and this guy saying it like, oh, he's paying it like. And I'm not saying that men can't compliment other men and say they look good or whatever, but for you guys, what's you guys'
I wouldn't even use, because for me, I wouldn't use that, because once you put something online, forget about where you have a line drawn. Like, you've literally put that in the hands of people where they have a comment on it. You know what I mean? But in real life, if you're talking about in real life, like, I don't know, I know.
I'll give you, where do I draw the line? So I'm quite, bro, like, I'm the kind of guy in the group, I'll be like, I love my guys, like whenever we're
That's
out.
nothing.
No, but I mean like physical.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like, that's nothing.
I mean, like,
I misunderstood the question.
So when you say physical, are you
What do you
talking
mean?
about
Like, you know,
a female or lady?
No, I'm talking about men, like men to other men.
I feel like you need to say
Where
the
does
actual
the line-
thing. What is the actual question?
You got to give the example.
Yeah, because I'm
Okay,
misunderstood.
so boys, like man them, like I look at them like, well, you're doing a bit much. But that's just me. But like when man them slap each other's bums and do stuff like that.
Okay.
So with that, I do this football.
Yeah,
I've done that before,
yeah.
football.
And you don't look at it as...
No, you see.
Nah, I've
Yeah,
had
do you know what I
done it
mean?
before as well, football.
Yeah.
Do you know
But
what?
outside of football...
No,
with-
outside
with-
of football, no.
No, outside of football, just be mad.
But why is it in football that it's okay? Like what?
I don't know what it
That's a
is.
good question.
You know what it is, yeah? It's a very good question. Because
It is
with
a good
me,
question.
I'll play those kind of
No,
games.
actually, you slapped his bum today. You slapped producer's bum.
He does that a lot.
I'll go to him and say, bro, I'll kiss your neck right now.
You slapped producer's bum earlier on today.
Yeah, so for me, because obviously I'm comfortable in my own skin, I can have certain jokes and not think, okay.
Yeah, he does some stuff.
Yeah,
as well.
so
I could be in the toilet, yeah, and then this guy will just come in. I remember those one
start
time.
washing my hands.
You did it today when I'm in the toilet.
No. The maddest one for me, yeah, bro. The maddest one. Remember when we went to Cornwall, yeah, all of us,
Yeah.
like a trip with it. And the situation has happened. I don't know what the flips happened. I'm in the shower, bro. But they had a standing shower with a glass. And I'm there showering. Him and my man has walked in. Got to come and discuss the conversation. I'm like, bro, man, I'm bathing. The man like, yeah, cool.
Nah, he does that a lot.
One of them sat at the toilet thing. My man sat by the, one of those bathrooms that's also got the bath as well. My man sat in the bath. And then I started having a full-blown conversation with me and bro. And he's like, I'm not gonna lie, I felt awkward at that moment. But at the same time, I was like thinking,
it is what it is.
So like for me, I don't know.
So it's more about like comfortability, knowing
Yeah,
you.
like,
I
I think it's like man to man, I can hug you, whatever. Like,
I think it's being comfortable with that person. Like if I know you, know you, I'm pretty much comfortable. I don't know if that makes sense. I think maybe it becomes a bit more. I'm a bit standoffish if I don't know you. Then I can't really even attest to
Even run those jokes or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're. But if I know you, bro, I don't mind. He slapped my bum before. Like he has, I'm telling you, he has. Right?
That sounds so bad.
Okay, but what do you think about girls that will be like, they'll be like, what do you think about girls that do that? Like you'll be
That
out
grab a guy.
yeah.
They've been doing that to us from time.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. This is what I'm saying.
The dynamic is not. It's not
fair because it's like, what can I do?
It's not fair on us because
What am I supposed to do?
We got
man, she did that to me.
But we would look at that back in the days like points. Oh,
She started. Oh my
that's
God!
hard.
I took the hand and I put it back there.
Like it's weird. I'm telling you. For us, it's like it's been made so new.
It was cold.
But now when you think about it,
it's like nah,
you can't do that now.
It's
like,
unfair touching.
Nah, you can't. That's an unfair touching.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
That's assault.
I mean, a couple years ago, yeah, there was this girl that used to be around. And she would always do it, and I'm like, can you stop? Like, I don't feel comfortable. It's like, no, like it's like, don't you like it? Like, obviously she's attractive, okay, but no, like this is my private. Like, come on, man,
come on.
I don't know. And some girls as well, they're in that mindset as well. That's how they're brought up as well. Like, if you want, I could just come up to you. Some girls are very direct as well, and that's not talked about enough. That isn't talked about
unfair.
enough.
So it's unfair
It isn't
thing,
talked
and
about
for men, to be honest.
But I don't know. Yeah. So in terms of your question, I don't know if So it basically just depends who it is.
Yeah, I think if you're comfortable, like we run funny jokes. Like I was talking to my friend the other day. He's like, because he does all these like drip stuff, like. And I was so I was like, bro, like, can you get me like I need some tracks? He's like, what? large won't fit you in your teacups. Like, you say stuff like that. And I was just laughing. And like, all right, cool, I can't get a video. So
I just don't overthink it.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm pretty calm, but it's just about being comfortable with who you are. You know what I mean? That's it.
Is that answer?
Is that what you? Is that okay?
Any other question?
While you're thinking, I noticed one of your videos you spoke about bleaching.
That's not what we're talking about. Then.
I know.
You trying to be clever there, isn't it?
And you're supposed to be backing me.
Before that.
Yeah.
Okay. What about race? Like, do you look there outside your race?
Oh wow. Hey, you really come today.
It's never happened to me, but
this one is a mad one still.
I've never dated outside my race.
Yeah,
you do?
No, I've never.
You've never
I've
outside
never.
No. I mean, I had girlfriends in primary school and secondary
marry
school.
outside my race.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just very. Maybe it's just an embedded thing in my. I just feel like we need more black people in the world. More black people.
We need more black people in the world, you know.
And I feel maybe that's, and I think again is like, especially when it comes to marriage part of things. Yeah, marriage is not. It's not just about I love you or. You know what I mean? You get to a part in that marriage where the culture, similar culture background, like all of that stuff, your skin, all of that, I think will be very important. Because, you know what I'm talking about? You will get through stages where maybe only this person might be able to understand why this is happening. So you might have some of that, that, you know, if you marry outside of your thinking. But obviously, people are doing it, and then obviously, kudos to them, but I'm just my viewpoint, innit? I just feel like,
I just never been in that situation. I just feel like the environment I was raised in, it's just never.
No, but would you though?
Or would I marry?
Yeah, would you?
I don't think I would. I think it's just more the cultural thing. I feel like my culture is so rich,
it's mainly
it won't allow that person to flourish. It won't be a happy marriage for them, you know, because all the stuff we've got to do. I just don't think they'll take it on personally.
Would you?
Me, where I'm at in my life, and with what I see on social media today, no.
You wouldn't. You stick to
not interested in any other than black. And when I say black, I don't mean your mum is poor. Yeah.
I said this black.
A hole in the bed. How about you, Mons? Uzi?
I won't.
Nah.
I just think, but it's just difficult. I'm even thinking about it now. Like, you know, when kids are born in my culture, we got to bathe them in like I don't know what it like leaves and stuff.
All of that,
now imagine explaining that to somebody. They'll be
like, yo, you're not about to take my baby, and that's not your baby. Like, that's a joint.
Yeah.
So now you can't try to.
Then you got to explain that, you know, and then sometimes, you know, they got to hang the baby upside down, you know, and stuff like that.
Who's hanging them upside down?
Your judger.
Yeah, they do that by the legs. So when they're bathing them.
Oh, they pull their legs.
Yeah, they pull their legs. I mean, explain that to somebody. I just feel like there'll be so much culture clash. It's just not worth the headache.
Too much, yeah. And I think that's all it is. It's not about the attraction, innit? That's it's not about that. It's just mainly.
I find the hell of them attractive, but I just when it comes to marriage, it's just too much.
Different partner.
Especially if you're like a proper cultured black man as well. I think it can definitely be.
And you know I'm Sukali, innit? So.
But some Caucasians they're fast learners.
What do you think of the like fetishization of black men? Obviously, you guys say you don't date outside, but like when you look at it on social media, like what do you guys think?
Do you know what? I saw this girl, this white girl on TikTok, and she was talking about. I don't know if it was TikTok or Twitter, but she was talking about how all I need to do now is just go to London and get a footballer or something like that, and it kind of made me feel the type of way, you know. It was like, what? Is this what they think it is? Like, this is my passport to doing that. I don't like the way that we have become target in that sense. You know what I mean?
It's nuts, isn't it? Because even on road, I know it might be a wild thing for me to say, but real talk, I see a lot of the black brothers when they're with marrying or dating outside the race, they're never with their pengas. No.
What the hell? That's so wild.
No, bro, I'm telling you the truth. And they've been holding their hand like this, fam.
Yeah.
Beauty
Walking
is
through
in
the
the eye
shopping
of
centre.
what? The beholder.
Like, bro, and then now this time, but you know, like, but then their pengers, right? They would only want to date a footballer or like on some super rich black man, basically. Like attesting to maybe to what you're saying. That's what I see that a lot. And then I see them do them dirty as well. You know, leave with half of their stuff. So I'm just saying, that's what I see a lot.
Yeah, I just think it's mad. And even like sometimes you're just reduced to your genitals.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because you're black.
It's just that's what you're good for.
Your genitalia.
That's what you're good for.
Do you know what as well? What's the show? It's like, and you know what? Another thing on the topic of sexualization, it's like, you know what I've realized as well? Social media loves relationships. The most successful YouTube videos are couple videos. Couple videos, friendship videos, boys and girls, and TV pushes Love Island, Celebs Go Dating, 90 Day Fiancé,
Michael.
Like Love is Blind. Like that is what
they're pushing.
That's what they're
pushing. Nothing else. That's what's bringing in the bread. So that's what they're gonna. And that 90 Day Fiancé is just Love Island as well. I've spoken about it as well. Love Island as well. Like these platforms are so damaging.
Yeah.
Because it's like the black guy is a prop. The black guy is a prop.
That's true.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
But don't you think that's like the same as well as the black females? I feel like on there. I genuinely feel that way. I feel like I'm not gonna lie, I feel like for Love Island in itself, I feel like black people on that show are just props.
But where?
Right now, and then they were struggling. I mean, I don't remember when one of the brothers that come out, and they were asking him, like, did you really like thingy? They was asking about one of the black girls, and everyone just have to get a date, and then they were struggling to even find someone that actually properly fancies or liked a black girl, a black woman in there. Like, I don't know if it's me, but it's like that show in itself.
Okay, you see, because I bleached, I can't talk about black topics. Listen.
Are we talking about that now? We're going to talk about the bleaching now.
It was my whole body.
Your body?
Yeah.
How many sessions?
It was like for 10 years. I only recently stopped.
Gradually?
Yeah.
For 10 years?
I was like Michael Jackson at one point.
Yeah.
Okay, Love Island.
Yeah.
Now, the prop as a black man, now don't get me wrong, the dark-skinned black men never got a girl. Never. From what I remember, there was a guy named Marcel. Nobody was attracted to him. But like when I say black, I mean if you're mixed race, like you got a bit of a tint, you got a little curly hair.
You're calm.
You're perfect.
You're
perfect for the white blonde. You're perfect. You're the perfect. But the difference in prop as a black guy and the prop as a black woman, the prop as a black woman is to just fill the diversity box.
Okay.
Whereas the prop as the black guy is because, like, white women love black men.
I know. Okay.
Like it's not the same. It's not. Yeah. Like they're not picking the black men for diversity. They're picking the black men because majority of white girls nowadays want they tan. And they want a guy that's got a little complexion, a little colour to him. But
interesting analysis.
That's very interesting. I've never looked at it that way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you have any more questions?
You was going to ask me about my bleaching.
I was going to ask, what I wanted to ask about it is, why?
There's many reasons.
Okay.
One of the main reasons why, when I started, it was, I used to have really bad acne. And the people that I was around, we are these idiots, advised me, use this. So obviously, the goal wasn't to lighten my skin, it was to get rid of the dark spots.
Okay.
That's how it started. And then it was just my face at the time. So I've got this yellow face, black skin. And then one of my friends that hadn't seen me in months came to my dad's shop. He was looking at me like, your face is yellow. And obviously at the time I was thinking, obviously now I've surpassed the dark spots.
Yeah.
I just want it all to be even.
Okay.
I went to the
Because
Finish line.
it's common in Jamaica, isn't it, to do it? Because I see like it's not a taboo.
No, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Even West Africa, even Nigeria.
It's
Like, that's what I'm saying. That's a normal thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Have you seen my aunties and them?
no.
You're not.
Yeah, man.
You're not shamed for it. You're not.
So people make you feel like you can't talk on black issues because you bleach.
Every single topic that I've uploaded, but you bleach. Don't dye your hair blonde. Like it's just.
Yeah, dyeing hair blonde is
listen,
ignorant.
You know what I'm starting to realize? It's mad easy to lose your black card, you know.
Very easy. Very easy.
But I
bro.
try to tell people, I'm no matter what complexion I am, I will always be black.
Yeah.
It will never disappear. No matter how pale I look, I will still be followed in Tesco. I will still
that.
be labelled as that N-word. So I'm black. So
Facts.
I still face the racial profiling, just the prejudice. Like I still face it. Doesn't matter what complexion I am. And that was one of the main reasons why I stopped. Because I was like, I deeped it, like, bro. And me being on social media as well. It's like I've got all these people with me. It doesn't matter how I look. My personality is what they. So, that is like my viewers and my supporters is what gave me the confidence I have now. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, we've been here a very long time. It's been such a good conversation, man. I didn't even clock the way time. You've been sick. I don't know if you have any more questions you want to ask, or if you don't get any more questions.
No. Before we had this conversation, I'll use your word. I was a bit apprehensive. But it flowed like.
Nah, it feels sick. You know, because Don't Talk talks a lot, so I didn't know how it was going to work. You know, because
I didn't talk too much.
No.
Wow. I don't feel like you talk enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you do when you say.
Usually when we don't have no guests, we're usually going back and forth. That's what you get. But when there's guests, he likes to just hold his corner and just not say nothing. Yeah.
I like the guests to shine as well. You know what I mean? So, like, I get enough of that. So. Yeah.
No,
very interesting topic.
No, it's been good having you on.
So
man.
what, you lot are in your 30s, when is marriage?
Hey.
When will you marry?
Guhdeh.
Have you ever
let's
thought?
start with it.
Sorry, but have you ever thought? Have you
dropped
ever
the
thought
last
about
bombshell.
Guhdeh, is this what you're on, violence?
No, because it's
I
true. I'm gonna be 30. Like I've only just moved out, and I'm just feeling like, bro, like what? Who am I gonna? Who's gonna? I don't want to give my riches to my nephews. Not like I love them and all, but I want my blood to have it.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about having a child.
And
Yeah, I got kids.
No, but that's not.
that's not the question he asked.
Even your other half, like,
When will I marry?
Where's that?
It's coming.
When will you marry?
It's gonna happen. It's coming. Yeah, so Carly,
That's
when
a
is
vague.
yours
That's,
Hey,
I'm working
in
on
God's
it.
timing.
I'm working on it.
In
Yeah,
God's timing.
God's time is the best time.
In God's timing, in Jesus' name. Yes, it will come.
that's not good. We're so indecisive.
Like, it's not good.
Is that not good
It's a
enough?
big thing, though. You can't think about it now.
Can't rush
It's a
it.
big
You gotta
commitment,
be
you know.
Every year we can't rush. You lot are in the,
Yeah, you gotta
dating
be
somebody
sure.
for 5 years.
Guhdeh, who sent you?
You have children.
Guhdeh, who sent you?
Guhdeh.
Yeah.
You
For
have
better, for worse.
Yeah.
Do us a
Remember
party.
Remember that.
Guhdeh, who sent you to ask this question?
no. I ask it to everyone. Like
Okay.
literally, I debate like.
I'm guessing
all the
you've
time.
got an age in your mind. By this age, I need to be married. What's that?
Well, I feel like because I'm a content creator, it's a bit different.
Okay.
I feel like when you're in the world of media, it's like you're everywhere. Like an opportunity could happen where I have to go to Timbuktu. Like I don't know what the future holds for my
There
career.
you go. Same as us.
We're also content
Same as
creators,
us.
by the way.
Same as us.
By the way.
But you have a child.
I know.
So
Yeah, so my riches are taken care of already.
no,
See?
but not the same.
It's not the same. It's
not the same.
It's not happy.
Oh, I got one last question for you. How did you get the name Guhdeh? Guhdeh.
Okay, onto the topic of personas. I needed a persona. I needed a mask. I needed something to shield Daniel while I was high. Like, I needed something else. So every little site that I would make, I needed a name. So initially it was the popular one. That was what my tag was. So in school, everybody had a tag.
Okay.
If you weren't named after like a celebrity, So they'll be like, oh, you look like him, so we're going to call you him. You be called Ludacris. Somebody will be called Ludacris. Jamelia, Ashanti. Everyone has a little name. Mine was, I forgot that guy's name. But I was named after some UK singer. No, I was named after Mario. You know the singer Mario? Because I used to sing as well.
Okay.
So...
You don't sing no more?
No, I can't remember. It's long. I talk too much. My voice is... But I was named after Mario. And then obviously I had a lot of female friends as well. So I gave myself the name, the popular one. Then I used to go like yardie raves. And I needed a name, like the popular one didn't make sense. So the name was given, like Phillip was given to me. And then when I go to raves, I used to be in the centre, Harlem shaking, gully creeping. So they'll be like, when you're in a rave and they pop your collar, they're like, Guhdeh Phillip, hey. It's like, Guhdeh guy. It's like, Guhdeh guy. But it's just Guhdeh. So it's just like, so my actual name was Phillip. My name was Phillip, but on social media, they just picked Guhdeh to be the first.
Yeah.
And that's where Guhdeh came.
Is your name Phillip though?
No, name is a completely.
No, but that don't even has.
It's a completely random.
They just called
name.
you Phillip.
It was something random.
When I used to have a mohawk. As I said, I've tried different looks. I used to have a mohawk here, and I like S-curled it.
Okay.
So it was Felipe. But then once I cut it off, they was like, oh no, Phillip. Just
Phillip. No more pay.
Wow, this naming is very technical.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense. That was interesting.
But I just stuck with it, and it's got me to where I am. I would never change it.
Yeah.
Never change it.
I don't care.
I don't care what kind of corporate environment I will be in. I don't care what
Phillip.
BBC. It could be BBC, ITV. Guhdeh Phillip. I need to represent. And I feel like it.
Represent the gully creepers.
Represent the gully creepers.
I see.
But yeah.
All right,
interesting.
Cool. Do you want to, I don't know, tell the people what you're working on, what your socials and stuff? I mean, I know you got a lot of followers already, but you never know. Some new faces might be out there.
I'll be so real. This was just... I just wanted to experience this.
Okay.
As I've told you guys already, even in me going on like Backchat, for example, I am the type of person that likes to be in new spaces, meeting new people, meeting people that are like completely different to me. And that just like teaching people, because we could all learn from one another
100%.
one way or another. So that's all it is. And my social media is Guhdeh Phillip on every platform. I'm quite diverse. I'm like a completely different person on YouTube to what I am on TikTok, to what I am on Instagram. I'm a model on Instagram, comedian on TikTok, a politician on YouTube. Like I'm a jack of all trades, and I want to be like a content creator that's like versatile and just.
That's quite clever.
Can stand.
I like that. Yeah.
Just stand anywhere. Yeah.
Of yourself, so people can. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, but this was just for people to just get to know me. Get to know you guys.
I like your line of questioning. I'm not gonna lie, because people don't really come on here and ask us questions. Even though you asked heavy questions, I still
the last one was heavy.
It was very heavy, but we managed. Man, it's been good. Hopefully you come back on. Definitely some other stuff. I like the way you articulate yourself, guys. Let us know if you enjoyed the episode. What do you tell your people? Subscribe, comment.
Like,
share.
comment, and subscribe to the ting.
Come on, G. You know what I was saying.
Heard it from him.
You've heard it from Guhdeh. Peace, man. We out.